What is up, my fellow hip hop heads and music lovers in general? My name is G Benz, and welcome back to my channel where every Friday I keep you guys updated on some of the new music coming out. And today I only have one album to review, which is very strange and weird. I'll be honest with you guys, October has been kind of a shitty month for like albums being dropped, in my opinion, which is the reason I haven't why I didn't do a review video last week because like there was nothing for me to review. So yeah, I just think that like the moment that I get like more into like as the year is ending is when like not that many like artists be dropping new shit. So yeah, I've been you know my bad, but hey, at least we got one album to review today. And that album is Kanye West's ninth studio album. Yes, that's right, you guys. After a year since Ye came out, he has finally dropped the album that we've been all been waiting for, motherfucking Yandi. And this album, wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? It's not Yandi? It's not Yandi? Are you kidding me? So we're just gonna pretend like that fucking album wasn't being dropped whatsoever? You fucking kidding me? Okay, then what fucking album is it then? Jesus is King. The fuck? Jesus is King is the name of his ninth studio album. Is what we got instead. What? Huh. So you tell me it's a whole ass fucking gospel album, right? It's not Yandi whatsoever, right? Fuck that. I'm reviewing that shit. Just kidding. To be honest, I I was like one of the people that actually wanted Yandi instead. But you know what? After giving this album a chance, I was like, you know what? Like, I think I'm okay with the fact that we got Jesus is King instead of Yandi. Don't get me wrong. I do hope we do get Yandi because like he hyped that shit up so many times. I know a lot of people, were all like, yeah, that was a fucking lie when he announced that it was gonna be dropping. Um, and the reason he didn't drop it was because he wanted to pay his his respect to Lil Wayne, because I think it was like last year when Lil Wayne dropped the Carter Five, and Kanye he was like, oh, I just want to be respectful to that man. And it's like, bro, no one gives a fuck, just drop it. But yeah, the new album is called Jesus is King, and by the way, that little skit that I said in the beginning is pretty much everyone's fucking reaction to this album because a lot of people have been kind of complaining their ass off on this album. I would say that 50% of the world were like, fuck yeah, Kanye's a fucking genius. And the other half of the world fucking was like, what the fuck is this man doing? Like, I don't even know anymore. And I'm at the part where I'm like, kinda in the middle of how I feel about this album. Don't get me wrong. I love Kanye as much as the fucking next person loves Kanye. I own almost every fucking album of his. I have a fucking Kanye poster up there right now. It's the fucking dark, beautiful, twisted fantasy or whatever the fuck it's called. I even had a fucking 808s and Heartbreak fucking poster right here, but my niece kind of got it. But I fucking love Kanye. My favorite album by Kanye is 808s and Heartbreak. And may I say, is probably one of my favorite albums of all time. It's probably on my fucking top 10, Like, I do love Kanye. Granted, I don't fucking care for his personality whatsoever. I think he is low-key a piece of shit. And no, it's not because of the Trump shit. Go ahead and support whoever the fuck you want. I don't really care. But, it's just the fact that he comes off as like this arrogant asshole and like, oh, I'm God's gift to the earth or some shit. It's like I never was a fan of his personality, but I think we can all agree that Kanye makes some pretty dope fucking music. And if you're a really big lover of music and hip hop and all that, then you can also like uh, not pay too much attention to the person he is because his music is fairly enjoyable. I haven't met a single person once in my life that has said that Kanye is a bad artist or that they like don't like Kanye, except for maybe my friend Hassel. But he is into like the old school like rock rock type shit. So it's like, like I wouldn't expect them to like Kanye or just any other rapper from our generation in general. Um, but yeah, let's talk about Jesus as King, shall we? Because holy fuck, is this something like weird to talk about? I want to say it's something weird, but it's just you know it's something. Like I said in my little dumb intro that I did a minute ago, or however fucking long it was, yes, Kanye West has like pretty much dropped a whole ass gospel album, kind of like Life of Pablo, which was like gospel influenced. But the thing is the way to describe the Life of Pablo is pretty much a gospel album with a lot of cursing in it. This one is a gospel album with zero cursing and zero sex talk. Like I'm not even fucking around. No N bombs being dropped, no F bombs being dropped. No hardcore shit, no like foul shit. It's literally a whole ass gospel album. And a lot of people don't know how to feel about it. First of all, I would say that this is a pretty bold and like project to drop. In this world that we're living today, where everything has to be like politically correct, where certain people don't agree with certain religions, and like oh, my religion is the best one. Like to drop an album titled Jesus is King is pretty fucking bold because yeah, there are a lot of people that do believe in our whole like God and Jesus Christ stuff and whatnot. But you gotta understand that I'm pretty sure there are a lot of Kanye fans who are either not religious whatsoever, who don't believe in a God, and who worship a different kind of God than what us as what people say normal people like worship. Um, Keep in mind that I myself am not a very religious person anymore. Back then, like having that sort of like a relationship with God is like something that was really important to me back when I was a teenager. And I wouldn't say that I like don't give a fuck about my religion at all. That's not the case. I grew up Catholic, which I'm pretty sure no one can tell because of the fucking everything about me in every video I make. Um, I grew up Catholic, and I just like I still sort of like have like an aspect where I'm like I do like care about that religion, but I don't care about it as much as I cared about it back then. Like I'm just currently trying to live my life like the way I want to, and trying to be a good person in general, and like just try to be a better person for myself and everybody around me. So yeah, that's sort of my own stance on religion and like my like religious beliefs. But you know what? Even if you're not super religious, I think anybody can enjoy this because I actually found this album to be quite enjoyable. You know, um, you know, obviously it's a gospel album, so it's no surprise that the production value in this album is very fucking soulful as shit. Like like this whole album pretty much like makes you think like you're in like an actual like church service. Like it's Sunday morning, you and the family are out, and you guys are just sitting and hearing Kanye West like preach about God. So apparently Kanye West has been following like a sort of like Christian path, like pretty much has been like gaining his faith back in Christianity, which what I personally find nothing wrong with. I'm actually kind of glad for him because considering all the shit he has to go through all the time, all the backlash he gets and whatnot, it's like like I'm glad he's like at least like finding faith and finding hope in something that's like beyond him to like make him feel a lot more hopeful. I think I gotta agree with a few people that say that like Kanye West sounds a lot more like passionate about in this album than he has in many years. Don't get me wrong, Ye was a really good fucking album. Like it was one of my favorite albums that had dropped last year, and like he definitely did sound kind of like passionate in that one, considering that he just got back from like getting a lot of fucking backlash from his whole like Trump thing at his concert and whatnot, having to wear the fucking Make America Great Again hat, and like, having a lot of people like getting mad at him and whatnot. It's like he definitely has a very, very like controversial like thing that always follows him around, because he's Kanye West and he's always like saying a bunch of crazy shit, which it's unfortunate, because it's kind of hard for a lot of people to give his music a chance, considering that he is like a fucking like, you know, he has a very big mouth. But I'm just really glad that he's finding faith in a lot of stuff here. Like I say, he doesn't cuss whatsoever, but his flow is really good. If you guys have been wanting the old Kanye for a very, very fucking long time, I don't mean Life of Pablo Kanye. I don't mean fucking dark twisted fantasy Kanye. I mean like the college dropout Kanye. Like if you've been asking for the old Kanye for a very, 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 very long time, then say no more, because this album is everything that you thought you never fucking needed. I fucking didn't think I needed this shit. Don't get me wrong. I don't think like Kanye like has made me like think more about God and whatnot. I just really love that he's like doing something different, and like trying to like do like that gospel rap shit, and like trying to like make it more popular. And he ends up doing it pretty fucking well. Like he it's not like the typical like rap that you would expect to hear from Kanye West, but he somehow manages to make it work out. He like it's nothing but good vibes. Not a single bad vibe is given here. Like I don't think you can really hate on this album. I don't think you can really hate any song on this. Like honestly, I don't know what my favorite track on this album is. Like every track is so fucking great. Every feature is great. I think my favorite feature has to be with Ty Dolla $ign. That man's voice is so fucking like great, and just him and Kanye's like shit combined. It's like it's so great. I would say my only complaint about this album is the fact that it's too damn short. I'm not gonna lie, it's so fucking short. It has more songs than the Ye album, for sure. Like I think the Ye album had like fucking 7 songs or 8 songs. I don't even know. This album has 11 songs, but it is only 27 minutes long. So yeah, it's a really, really short album. Most of the songs are like a minute and like 30 seconds. There's one song that is literally like fucking 10 seconds. So it's like it's a really short album. I wouldn't say he half-assed it, but I just think it's something he really wanted to do, and like I said, I'm just really glad that Kanye West is like gaining his faith back again. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I had to say. So, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram down below. As always, DM me for a request. Go ahead and follow Kanye West on Twitter. I would say Instagram, but this man does not have an Instagram, so go follow him on Twitter. His new album, Jesus is King, is out now. Go listen to it if you haven't already. Don't like go into it like just expecting like a whole ass like a gospel album. Just give it a chance. Like I'm sure there are a lot of Kanye fans out there that really enjoy this, and maybe there are a few that don't. Like I said, half of the people, half of the world thinks this album is pretty fucking great, and half of the world thinks it's fucking garbage. And like I said, I'm sort of in the middle of it. But you know what? I like really enjoyed it, so I'm sure anyone else would too. And with that being said, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell down below, all that good stuff, so you don't miss a single upload from me whatsoever. And don't forget to stay happy. And Kanye West, you better drop that fucking Yandi album, bitch. Switch your attitude. Go ahead, level up yourself. This that different latitude.